Hello, YouTube! It's me, returning with a massive tier list. This is a Star Wars Most Powerful Beings tier list maker. I don't know who made this tier list, but, thank you. You're very helpful. Okay, so Tier 1, we have Ultimate. Tier 2, Force Gods. Tier 3, Complete Mastery. Tier 4, Advanced Mastery. Tier 5, Basic Mastery, Advanced Application, Standard Application, Basic Application, Basic Knowledge, and 10, Don't Know for if I don't know where I'd put them, or if I just don't know their, character. Okay, as you can see, we have a lot of, characters to, go through, so I'm gonna make this as quick as I can. However, the reason I chose this tier list, this specific tier list over any other tier list is because we have some canon characters. There's Rey and Kylo Ren are on this tier list. Kanan Jarrus, Ezra Bridger. I think Ezra's on here. I know Kanan is, but I don't know if Ezra is. Cal Kestis and the Second Sister from Fallen Order are on here. Oh, there's Ezra. I found him. So Ezra's on here. I think Taron Malicos and Seer Junda should be on here. I know Cal Kestis and Trilla Siduri are on here, so I really like Fallen Order, so I'm gonna have fun ranking them. So there's that. But anyway, let's get on with it. Starting with Darth Cognus. I don't really know. Like, Darth Cognus, like, I'm gonna give her, by Dynasty of Evil, I'd say she had a basic application. By Dynasty of Evil. So, there you go. Alright, Odan I'm gonna put Odan at Complete Mastery, but he isn't a Force God. This is the guy who made the Jedi Code, and was like sure, he was like a bookworm and everything, but he was pretty damn powerful. And he hurled back Exar Kun and threw him across the room with TK. So he is not to be trifled with. So, but I don't think he's an ultimate, and I don't think he's a Force God, so. Ajunta Paul. Again, I don't think there's enough on Ajunta Paul power-wise, so I don't really know where he would stand. Tahiri Vela. I think she was Advanced Application, Tier 6. I don't think she was all that bad. So, she was Advanced. Alright, Plo Koon. I'm gonna put Plo Koon at, let's put him at Tier 4. There's a big gap between Tier 4 and Tier 3, though. Like, Plo Koon, he took on Asajj Ventress and beat her with a broken arm. He is contended with Savage Opress, so he is pretty strong. I don't think he could take down Odan No, not by a long shot, but, yeah. Darth Sanatan. Okay, so Sanatan is pretty difficult because he's very powerful in the Force. But his lightsaber skills are maybe Tier 7, Tier 8. They aren't really that good. So, I'm gonna put him at a Tier 4. And the only reason, like, I think Darth Sanatan could defeat Plo Koon in a fight. The only reason he's below Koon is because I think... Actually, I might give it to him above. Because I think he could beat Plo Koon in a fight, but he wouldn't stand a chance against Odan So, Emperor Vitiate. I know it's Vitiate, but Force God. Guys, I don't care what people say. Oh, he's a weakling. Vitiate is not a weakling. He has dominated beings from across the galaxy and people in front of him. He has cheated death. He's one of like 4 Sith Lords to cheat death. So he's pretty crazy. He's lived for thousands of years. He's drained entire planets of Force life. He's the immortal emperor. He's incredibly powerful. He's insanely powerful. So he's I don't think he's an ultimate, though, but I think he's Force God. I think that's Darth Gravid. I think that's Darth Gravid. There's not enough on Gravid. I don't know. I just don't know enough about Darth Gravid to put him on this list. Darth Nihilus. I know that's Nihilus because I know the image, even though it's not showing his face. I hold Darth Nihilus in very high regards. I'm putting him at complete mastery. He's drained. I hate it when people say Nihilus was nothing but force drain. He didn't have anything else going for him. He certainly did. He could do force bonds. He had force scream, crush. He had, if you've ever seen Rob Terra's Darth Nihilus vs. Darth Vader, Rob Terra does a great job showing the power of Darth Nihilus. Explaining how powerful Nihilus really was. By the way, if you have not checked out Rob Terra, check him out, dude. Guys, in my opinion, he's some of his videos, in my opinion, are better than what the Council Forcecast produces. I would rather watch his Darth Barris vs. Obi-Wan or Nihilus vs. Vader over Lord Hoth vs. Darth Bane or Darth Vader vs. Yoda any day. So, yeah. Darth Sion. Now, for me, Darth Sion was, he was an advanced master. For me, personally, I feel like he hinged all of his fighting style on, immortality. Because, Mitra Surik killed him, 3 times, and he just, came back. So, I think he's powerful with the Force and a lightsaber, but, I don't think he's that good. I really just don't think he's that good. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. So, Kade Skywalker. Kade is a complete master. Kade invented and mastered Dark Transfer. And he is Shatterpoint, and he has fought through dozens and hundreds of Sith, one Sith. He's kept up with Darth Talon, Darth Nihil, Darth Strife, Darth Azzard, and Darth Krayt. There is no denying Kade is a complete master. I don't think he's as powerful as Vitiate, but I think he could beat up Nihilus, and I think he could beat up Odaner. Agen Kolar. I think it would be an insult to call him an advanced application. Actually, I'm gonna put him in advanced application. He is a very good lightsaber duelist, but Force abilities, he's pretty lacking. So, okay. This is where things are gonna get good. Kylo Ren. And yes, Darth Kitus, I'm gonna bring him down. Darth Kitus is on this list. Rey is on this list. And so is Jaina Solo. So we're gonna see where the canon characters go compared to their Legends counterparts. So I'm excited to see that. But, anyway, Kylo Ren. And again, I don't like Kylo Ren as a character. In fact, I think he's way too overhyped for the sequel trilogy. Who says, oh, Kylo Ren carried the sequel trilogy. I don't think Kylo Ren... I think Adam Driver carried the sequel. Adam Driver and Mark Hamill's acting carried the sequel trilogy, but not their characters. Kylo felt like 3 different characters throughout the different films. I worship Darth Vader. Next movie, let the past die. Third movie, will you turn to the dark side? No. Okay. Will you turn now? No. Because Palpatine's the main villain, which he never should have been. Okay. So Kylo Ren, I think he has a bad reputation for losing to Rey, which, yeah, he should have a bad reputation for losing to Rey. That was pathetic. That was pathetic. Pathetic. But, and I don't care, oh, Kylo Ren got a bowcaster to the gut. Darth Kitus got stabbed by a lightsaber, was missing a hand, got burned by a ship's engine room, was stabbed by dozens of syringes, and, he still matched his sister Jaina to a stalemate. So, yeah. Yeah, Kylo... Oh, I don't think a lot of people realize that Kylo was very close to defeating Rey and Finn. Like, he had Rey on her back foot. So, but then she activated, the Force's female, mode, and, Maresu, and that's how she won. But, yeah, personally, I'm gonna give him a tier 4. No, not a tier 4, a tier 6. I think Tahiri's a little better than him. I think Rise of Skywalker, as terrible of as a movie it is, let him do a little better. Like, he overpowered Rey in a telekinetic tug of war. He beat her in lightsaber combat. And so, I mean, but I don't see him taking Sion, Tahiri Vela, Plo Koon, Darth Sanatan. He certainly ain't taking Kade, Nihilus, Odan, or Vitious. Alright, now we have Revan. Revan, in my opinion, is a Force God. Now, this isn't me just overhyping Revan because I love him so much, but I mean, he's seriously challenged Emperor Vitiate. As a Jedi, he defeated Darth Malak while he was empowered by the Starforge. And, I mean, it took all of the best Jedi and Sith, like the Hero Tythons, Teal Shan, Darth Mar, etc., to take him down, and he still seriously challenged them. And even though his strength wasn't fully restored, he took on the Emperor's Wrath, Darth Nox, Cypher 9, and the Bounty Hunter at once. So, he's pretty damn good. Tavion Aksimus. I put her at tier 5. She has a basic mastery. She's Ventress level. She's Ventress Darth Talon level. She's not that good. Lord Scourge. I think Lord Scourge is tier 4, personally. I put him at tier 4. I put him a little above Plo Koon. The reason he's above Thanaton is, or he's below Thanaton is, again, Force abilities, he's just kind of like a warrior. Darth Thanaton just has the Force power. Like, Scourge could go, like, I could flip-flop Lord Scourge and Darth Thanaton. I definitely could. By the way, why wasn't Lord Scourge a Darth? How did Thanaton become a Darth and Lord Scourge didn't? I find that to be crazy. But, yeah. Alright, Darth Bane. I'm gonna put Darth Bane at complete mastery. I'm putting him above Nihilus, below Kade. I think people are gonna flip their lids, but, Darth Bane, for me, is the best you can possibly achieve just reading text and learning from texts and tomes without experimentation or practice. Just textbook training. That is the best you can achieve. And he got pretty damn good. Like, he could wreck everyone below him. Could he take on Revan? I don't know if he'd win against Revan, but I think he would give him a damn good fight. Like, a damn good fight. And I think he could even take on, and there's a good chance he could defeat Kade Skywalker. But, again, placement in a lower tier does not mean they can't defeat someone of a higher tier. Because I think Darth Bane could defeat Kade Skywalker. It would be a very difficult fight, and I could see Kade winning as well. That would be a good versus series, Kade Skywalker versus Darth Bane. Let me know what you think in the comments below, but I'd love to do that. Darth and Dedu. I don't really know where to put Dedu. I'm going to put him at Advanced Master. I mean, he knew Essence Transfer, and he was a capable sorcerer, but, like... Actually, I'm going to put Scourge above Thanaton. I think he was more well-rounded, so... Yeah. Darth Sidious. Basic knowledge, tier 9, absolutely. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. We all know Darth Sidious is a tier 1. Personally, in my own head canon, I believe Dark Empire and the sequel trilogy aren't canon. I think he died at not Rise of Skywalker, Return of the Jedi. How dare I compare the pretty decent Return of the Jedi to the terrible Rise of Skywalker. But yeah, but even without Dark Empire and Rise of Skywalker, Darth Sidious, I just think he's better than Vitiate. I just think he's better. He's a better swordsman. So, the Seventh Sister. Standard application. Yeah, Seventh Sister, I don't really hold her in very high regard. She's really not that good, guys. She's worse than Kylo. Rom Kota. I'm gonna put Rom Kota above Kylo Ren. I'm gonna put him, Rom Kota did pretty damn good against Galen Marek. He did quite well. Now, I know Starkiller is on this list. I don't know if it... Yes, Galen Marek and Starkiller are both on this list. But, Rom Kota did damn good against, Galen Marek. Despite his aid. Galen Marek had to pummel him into submission to beat him. And, I mean, he ripped off an entire, space station and flung it at the planet below. So, he's pretty good. Do I think he could beat Plo Koon, Darth Sion? I don't think so. I don't think he could beat Lord Scourge. Gensarai 1 has already proved Rom Kota can't beat Lord Scourge. He ain't beaten Kade, Bane, Nihilus, and he certainly ain't beaten Sidious, Vitiate, or Revan. So, Darth Maul. I don't think there's a... Oh, crap. Sorry about that. I'm very sorry about that. Now, I don't know if, it's TCW or TPM Maul. I personally feel that Darth Maul was at his strongest in TCW. As many problems as I have with TCW, I think that was his strongest. The dude was ripped a hyperdrive out of a ship. The dude slaughtered clone troopers without a lightsaber. And, I mean, the dude in TPM has taken on... Okay, imagine TCW Maul's force power with TPM Maul's tactical knowledge and lightsaber skills. That would go for a tier 3. A low-level tier 3, but... TCW Maul, he's tier 4. I actually am going to put him above Andedu, solely because he has more feats. But I don't see him taking Thanaton or Scourge. But yeah, I don't think Maul could take it. I think he could take Andedu. So, wasn't this George Lucas's son, the Jedi youngling? Basic knowledge. Okay, I'm gonna give this little kid credit. He killed Commander Appo and two other 501st clones. So he isn't, that bad. He isn't that bad, right? Right? He did better than, Coleman Trebor. Speaking of which, is Coleman Trebor on this list? I would love to see Coleman Trebor on this list. I don't think he is, though, which sucks. I'd love to place Coleman Trebor on this list, but I don't think he's here. He did better than Coleman Trebor, though. How did a youngling do better than Coleman Trebor? It's sad. It's sad. But, the father of Mortis, he's a god. He's a literal force god. He is ultimate. I mean, he is the best. I think Sidious is better than him, but, I don't know who you are, so I'm gonna put you there. Okay, so, Rebels, Ahsoka Tano. I put her in basic mastery. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna put her at... Is she really, advanced? I'm gonna put her at advanced. I disagree with the people who say, oh, she's on Count Dooku's level. She's Dooku level powerful. I she is not on Dooku's level. But I don't like the people who say, oh, she was only Luminar. Like, Darth Vader would have, would have ragdolled Luminar Unduli, or Quinlan Vos, or Tholm, or Kakruk. So Ahsoka's ability to contend with him, in my opinion, is very impressive. Plus, a younger Ahsoka was able to stand toe-to-toe with TCW Maul, who I put at a tier 4. And this is a more powerful Ahsoka. Like, she's on the same lightsaber dueling level as TCW Ahsoka, with her Force abilities being slightly more advanced. So, yeah, she's advanced mastery. Mace Windu. I don't think Mace Windu is a Force god, but I think he's a complete master. Again, he mastered Vapad. He's above Bane. Yes, I do think Mace Windu could take down Darth Bane. So, Anakin Skywalker. Okay, so Anakin is difficult. Like, I know no matter what placement I give him, someone is going to flip their lid about Anakin. Because everyone gets so touchy when it gets to Anakin. Like, he should be ultimate. He should be basic knowledge. I'm gonna put Anakin, personally, at tier 4. I'm gonna put him at the height of tier 4. I think he could beat Lord Scourge. I think he could beat Sanatan, Maul, Andedu, Plo, Sion, and Ahsoka. I don't think he could beat Vader. Like, I don't think he could beat Darth Bane. I don't think he could beat Mace Windu. I don't think he could beat Kade Skywalker. Certainly not Vitiate, Revan, or Sidious. So, I think Vader's on here. Like, I would be amazed if Darth Vader was not on this, no, yeah, Darth Vader is here. Okay. I kind of got scared. I was starting to not notice he wasn't there. I'm like, Vader? Tyvaka. I don't know enough about Tyvaka. He was decent, but there's not enough showings for him. Kakruk. I'm gonna be nice to Kakruk, and I'm gonna put him above Ram Koda. I disagree that Kakruk is actually pathetic. I think Kakruk is actually pretty damn good. Like, he's held off Legends Grievous, he's held off Legends Asajj Ventress, and he's kicked Quinlan Voss's ass. I think he's pretty damn good. Plus, he's performed feats pretty similar to Ram Koda, like he's ripped a ship out of the sky, he has the hibernation trance, and plus he made it to Grandmaster, so he's pretty good. Okay, this is Draco, the Imperial Knight. For me, I put all the Imperial Knights in the same tier, personally. So, they're all just, in my opinion, they're all tier 6. So, Draco, and, you, and, where are my other Imperial Knights? Here you all are. Not that they're bad. They are not bad. Like, to call the Imperial Knights bad is an insult. Is a serious insult, in my opinion. Like, they are not bad. But, like, could they really take out Plo Koon, or Anakin Skywalker, or TCW Maul, or Ahsoka? Like, could they really take them on? So, if any more show up, I'll put them at that. Though they could wipe the floors with Kylo Ren. Even though Kylo is of a lower play. I'm actually going to give Kylo, I'm going to put him behind the Imperial Knights. I'm just going to be mean to Kylo. But, the Daughter of Mortis, she's a Mortis god. Again, I think she's weaker than her dad, but, like, still. Mother Talzin. Okay, Talzin is hard. Talzin is very hard to rank. She's very difficult. But, I mean, she's held Darth Sidious held off against Sidious. I'm gonna put her at tier 3. I mean, she was a bad swordsman. I mean, she could possess people, and, like, I don't know, I really just don't like Talzin. I don't know enough about her, but, like, She was alright. Ayla Secura. I'm gonna put Ayla at tier 6, and I'm gonna put her below Kylo. Ayla was good, but for me, Kylo just has better force feats. I mean, Ayla was good. Like, I could see her competing with the Imperial Knights and Tahiri Vela and Aegon Kolar, but like, yeah, she could not beat Anakin or Ahsoka or any of them. Darth Talon, she is tier 5. Like, for me, the archetypal tier 5s are Tavion Aksimus, Darth Talon, and Asajj Ventress. They are the archetypal tier 5s. So, speaking of tier 5s, Darth Venomous. Or Darth Venomous. I think he's a tier 5. He gave Darth Plagueis a damn good fight. A damn good fight. And he held his own. So, I don't think he could beat tier 4 or up, but like, I think he could take out everyone below him. Tulak Horde, I'm sorry, dude. I really want to know more about you. It pains me every time I have to say no to Tulak Horde. It pains me. Do I think he's overrated? Absolutely. But, like, I just want to know more about him. Come on, guys. I just want to know who he is. I want to know why was he the best swordsman of his era. I'm assuming because, either because no one in his era were all sorcerers and he was like the main swordsman, or because he was just the best Makashi master. So, Depa Billaba. Okay, I hold Depa Billaba in high esteem. And I'm taking both Legends and Canon into this. Depa has held off Mace Windu. With Darksided Fury, she has held off an injured Mace Windu. She has fought with Canon General Grievous, and she made a great last stand against her clone troopers during Order 66 in Canon. So, she's a tier 4, and I'm putting her above Ahsoka. Maybe that's just me holding Depa in really high esteem, because I do hold her in really high esteem. So, yeah. Lord Hoth. Again, I think Lord Hoth is just under Depa. He was a good battle master and stuff. Again, he just doesn't have enough feats for me. He just doesn't have enough force feats for me to say, oh yeah, he was like Vitiate level or Mace Windu level. So, I think this is K Keldroma. This isn't Ulick. This is K. Yeah, it's K. He was advanced application. I mean, he was okay. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I put Tahiri Vela down. I'd put her above K, but like, yeah. Salvaggio Press, I'd put him at tier 5. I mean, he's been able to beat up Adigalia, and, those Jedi in the comics. And yeah, Darth Sidious. My boy Sidious was toying with him. He couldn't beat Kenobi or Sidious or any... But I mean, he gave Plo Koon a good fight, and he wrecked Adigalia, so... Naga Sadow. I put Naga Sadow as a solid tier 4. I put him above Thanaton. He was a very powerful Sith sorcerer. So, very powerful. Not the best duelist, but a very powerful dark side force user. So, okay, I don't know who this is. I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. So, I can't put you any higher. Kiari Mundi. Again, Kiari Mundi for me is Depa level. He's about the same tier as Depa Billaba. I mean, he's held off Legends Grievous, and he did quite well. He's fought against Ventress. Did he ever fight Aurra Sing? I don't know. But, I know he's held off Asajj Ventress and General Grievous, and he did pretty good. So, there's that. Leia Organa Solo. I put her at a tier 5. I mean, I don't think she's a tier 4, but I don't think she's a tier 6. I think that would be an insult, but I also think it would be overestimating her as a tier 4. Now we're going to go to Leia's daughter, Jaina Solo Fell. Jaina, for me, is a complete master. She is a complete master. She's a tier 3. She is tier 3. I'd actually put her... Would I put her above Mace? I'd put her above Mace. And the only reason she's above Windu is because she knows the 3 rings of defense. She knows the strong, medium, and fast styles. She knows she can use Force Lightning, Black Force Lightning, which is badass. So, yeah, she can use Force Lightning. So that's just great. And she was the Sword of the Jedi. She's kept up with Darth Kitus. Like, what more is there to say? The 6th brother from the comics. I mean, he got defeated by Ahsoka Tano without her lightsabers. He's pretty bad. Like, he's just bad. He's just really, really bad. Alright, now the 2nd sister. Now, if you don't know, I actually hold the 2nd sister in pretty high regards. I hold her in pretty high regards. I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and put her at a tier 6. I think she's a tier 6. So, she is very advanced with her... In fact, I'm actually gonna put her above Tahiri and, Kay. Because, for me, she is very well-rounded for the lack of abilities. She is, she can rip into the minds of other Force sensitives, Force waves, saber throws, telekinesis. She's not very powerful in my opinion, but what she lacks in quantity of power, she makes up in her quality or like her variety. For her lack of potency, she has a lot of variety, which I like. She's the inverse of like a Darth Sanatan for me. So, actually, I've been thinking about a versus series, speaking of Darth Sanatan and Trilla Siduri. What about Teneb Kel versus Trilla Siduri? That would be pretty good. That would be a pretty good matchup. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan Kenobi. I put Revenge of the Sith Kenobi right up there with Anakin. I think Anakin was stronger, but hey, Revenge of the Sith Kenobi was the unparalleled master of Sarisu. He was keeping up with Grievous, with Ventress, with Dooku. So I think he's an advanced master. Yaddle. Yaddle's difficult. She is difficult. I'm honestly gonna give her a tier 6, but I'm gonna give her, like, above Agen. She was pretty decent. Like, she wasn't bad, but, like, she wasn't really great. Grandmaster Yoda. I'm putting him at a tier 2. I don't think he was a tier 1, and the only reason he isn't a tier 1 is because he isn't, like, insane. The only reason Vitiate isn't a tier 1 is he just doesn't have the saber skills, and I just think the tier 1s are just slightly above him in power. Valkorion would be a tier 1, but Vitiate would not. Yoda, he hasn't cheated death or done anything immortal, apart from a Force Ghost, which, like, Kenobi, Skywalker, they've done, so... yeah. Darth Zannah. I, again, think Darth Zannah is actually pretty good. I think Darth Zannah is actually pretty underrated. I'm gonna put Darth Zannah actually above Plo Koon. I'm gonna put her above Plo Koon because she was a very... Actually, I'm gonna go even further. I'm gonna put her above Darth Andedu. She was very good with her Sith sorcery, and her defense was very advanced. Maybe I'm overhyping Zannah a little bit. Maybe I'm overhyping her, but her sorcery, her, like, with the spells of madness, which she invented, and all her, like, her Force cloaks, like, she's cloaked herself from the entire Jedi Temple, and she put a Force cloak on her and Bane that lasted the rest of their lives. So, if that's not powerful, that, like, I find that to be an insult, to put her with, like, Talon and them, but I don't think she's a tier 3, so. Yariel Poof. Again, Yariel, he's great at telepathy, but, like, he isn't all that good. You know what I mean? Lord Khan. I mean, I don't know enough about him, man. I'm gonna assume he was like a tier 6 level, but like, man, I just don't know. I don't know enough about him. Trassa. I'm gonna put Trassa at a tier 4. Personally, I'm gonna put her at above just around Thanaton level. So, I mean, she was really good with battle meditation and hibernation trance. But like, for me, she just wasn't a good combative force user. She was very good, like, she was like Odaner. I just don't see her as powerful as Odaner. So, Darth Malak. Okay. Guys, stop underrating Malak. He is a tier 4. I put him above Scourge. Dude, Malak has dominated the Starforge. He has used telekinesis on KOTOR Revan with a force stunning and force whirlwinding him. A Revan that he himself stated to be stronger than he was as the Dark Lord. And the thing that people get all like mad about is he's a bad lightsaber defense. I mean, he doesn't have like a Kenobi or a Zannah level defense. Yeah, he doesn't really have the best lightsaber defense in the galaxy, but like, he was still doing really good against Revan. Dominated Bastila Shan with negligible difficulty. And, I mean, he's a champion of the Mandalorian Wars, so I don't think he was pathetic. Tenel Ka, tier 6. She was a tier 6. She's a lower tier 6 in my opinion, but she's a tier 6. Vodo Siosk Boss. Okay, I see Master Vodo, as a tier 4, slightly above Plo Koon, because he has Force Weapon and Sever Force on his side. Those are the only reasons he's above Plo Koon. So, hey, we're gonna put the two Jedi crabs together, Plo Koon and Vodo. Kyle Katarn. Okay, I think Kyle Katarn is a little overrated by some people. I think he's a little overrated. But, I'm gonna put him at a tier 3. I'm gonna put him the only reason he's above Mace is because he has the, Dark Shear and, the Spear of Midnight Black, plus he has the dark side abilities like Choke and Lightning. But I don't think he's as strong as Jaina. Like, Jaina just did better against Kitus. So, there you go. So, there. Darth Azzard, again. Azzard, you're not that good. You're not very good, Darth Azzard. There's so many tier 6s and tier 4s. I'm noticing that tier 4 and tier 6 are being hogged up quite a bit. Frida Nad, I put him at a tier 5. I don't think he's that good, guys. I really don't think he's that good. Okay, I just realized this video is, like, crazy long. I'm gonna try and go as fast as I can, but look how many characters we still have to go through. I'm guessing this video is probably gonna be at least over an hour long. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this, but, okay, Beldum Spirits. They have the power to, they can go past time and space. They are tier 1s. They have killed, a stormtrooper and brought him back thousands of years in the past. They are beyond time and space. In fact, I think they're better than the Mortis gods. I actually think they're the most powerful force-sensitive beings in the entire galaxy. They are tier 1s. Kit Fisto. Tier 4. He's held up against General Grievous. I put him in the same tier as Plo Koon. Mitra Surik. She's done very well against Darth Nihilus. I put her just under Lord Scourge. Her force bond and everything. For me, the only reason she beat Nihilus was because of her immunity to force drain and Visas Mar and Mandalore's intervention. But she still did very, very well. Very well. So, yeah. Chaos Indirach. Again, I really put Chaos Indirach, and I think he's better than Ahsoka. He's better. He took on Malgus and Vindican. He's better. He's just better. So, the 8th brother, he's going with his lame Inquisitor friends. In my opinion, he's actually the most pathetic of the Grand Inquisitors. Alright, now we have, damn it, who was this guy? He was from New Jedi Order. He was like Jaina and Jason's friend. He wasn't Tyvaka. Was he Lobaka? He was Lobaka. For me, he's a tier 7, but because he was more focused on like technology and stuff. So, Kip Duron. Now, I'm gonna blow people away, but I'm putting Kip Duron at a tier 2. I'm putting him at a tier 2. I think Kip Duron is Yoda level. The dude has manipulated black holes and has contended with Jaina Solo and Grandmaster Luke. So, yeah, he's pretty freaking powerful. I think he's one of the most underrated Jedi among fans, but that's just my opinion. The son of Mortis, the last of the Mortis gods. Yeah, you're tier 1. You're stronger than your sister. So, there you go. Marka Ragnos. Again, Marka Ragnos. I think Marka Ragnos was powerful. Like, I would assume he was stronger than Darth Andedu. Because, I mean, he didn't pull a Darth Andedu and go hide for hundreds of years until he died. No, he was the leader of the Sith for his entire life, and no one had the strength to take him down. And plus, he lived on, so he isn't bad. Anakin Solo. I think Anakin Solo is about K Keltroma level. Lord Vindican. Lord Vindican, he was like Yaddle. He wasn't that good. Wolf Sazin. Wolf Sazin for me. For me, he was a tier 6. Actually, would that be an insult to his power? Would it, like... Yeah, I'd put him at a tier 6. I mean, actually, no, I'd put him at a tier 4. He's with Fisto and Plo. So, because he was pretty good. Darth Vectivus. I don't know. All I know is that he did know evil, and he, like, had some cool illusions and stuff, but, like, I don't know enough about him. So, yeah. General Grievous. Now, I'm putting Grievous in Legends. Legends Continuity Grievous. He was a tier 4. I'm putting him above Thanaton. I think he could wreck Darth Thanaton. The only reason he's below Naga Sadow is because Naga Sadow has destroyed entire suns with his Sith sorcery, so... yeah. But, like... yeah. I don't think Darth Malak or Lord Scourge or even Mitra could beat Grievous, but, like... they were just stronger. So... Darth Kitus. My boy Kitus. Alright, so Kylo Ren was a tier 6. Where is his Legends counterpart going? Tier 2. In fact, I put him above Emperor Vitiate. This dude spent 5 years just going across every planet and system, learning different Force techniques. This dude has went up against a bloodthirsty Grandmaster Luke Skywalker and held his own. He has stalemated Jaina Solo while missing an arm and seriously injured. The dude has... Darth Kitus is incredibly powerful. He is incredibly powerful. Let's be honest. Kylo Ren's a tier 6. Darth Kitus is beyond vitiate. Oh my god. Poor Kylo. I'm not really feeling that sorry for him. Oppo Rancisis. I think Oppo's a little overhyped. I put him with Kiari and Deppa. So, there we go. Ezra Bridger. I think he's better than Lobaka. But, like, he's better than Lobaka. But like, apart from that, he's not very good. Ezra Bridger is not very good, guys. He's not Kanan level, and he's not Cal Kestis, so... Thexan. Wait, is Valen on here? Oh, I don't think Valen's on here. You have Thexan, but you don't even have Valen. Oh, well. Actually, that's good. I don't want any more characters. This is taking as long as it is already, so... Thexan. I'm gonna put Thexan at Advanced Mastery. And I actually think Thexan was very powerful. I'm gonna put him above Naga. Actually, above Naga. Because, it was stated by, Satele Shan and Darth Maul that it took the hero of Tython for, Arkin, that he mastered the Force in such, ways that no ordinary Jedi or Sith could defeat him. Even Satele and Darth Maul. And since Arkin could do it, I'm immediately supposed to assume that Thexan can. And I do think Arkin was stronger than Thexan. Why? Because Arkin killed Thexan, and he lived a lot longer. So, I'm going to put him at tier 4. Boltor Swan, she's at tier 6. She's with she's with the Jedi Master, Jedi Knight. She's with our tier 6s. She's with Kakruk, Rom, Yaddle, Aegon, and, Ayla. Wait a second. I feel like there was another one. No. That was them. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ray Sky. It's Marae Sue. She's here. Marae Sue. She's here. Oh yeah. Yeah, Marae Sue. She's stronger than the Beldum Spirits. I am very proud. No. And again, this is an objective look. This is objective. This is an objective look at a thing. There. She's a tier 6, below Kylo, above Trilla. Now, I like Trilla a lot more than I do Marae Sue and Kylo Ren. I don't like either of those characters, but I really like Trilla. Rey has some impressive feats, like she holds the ship in the air and she blows it up for some really, really weird reason. Why did she blow it up again? Was she like she threw like a little temper tantrum and it like blew up or something. But I mean, she's been ragdolled by Snoke. She's been ragdolled by Palpatine. She's been beaten by Kylo Ren fair and square in Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, she's not really as good as people think she is. So, Bastila Shan. I think Bastila is, I think she's above KO and Ahsoka, simply because of her battle meditation, plus she is contended with, Revan, Jolie Bindo, and Juhani all at once. So I think she's pretty advanced. Star Killer. This is the Star Killer clone, to be exact. Yeah, because Galen Merrick is later on the list. Yeah, he's later on the list. I see him. So this is the Star Killer clone. I think, tier 4. I'm going to put him above, like, I think Star Killer clone could, defeat Kiadi, Oppo, Depa, all of them. I don't think he's as powerful as, Galen Merrick. But, I mean, he's held his own against Darth Vader, and he did pretty damn well against Vader, might I add. So, yeah. There's Star Killer clone. Darth Malgus. I'm gonna put Darth Malgus at a tier 3. Now, he might be able to go to tier 4. I'm gonna put him below Nihilus. Actually, I'm gonna put him above Nihilus, simply because he's a better lightsaber duelist. But, I mean, Malgus just has the physicality. Like, he has survived entire avalanches, killed Jedi while being crushed by an avalanche. He is very powerful to the dark side. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say he has, like, insane... Actually, I think that's an overestimation of Malgus. I'm actually going to put him above Malak. He's with Kenobi and Sky. That's an overestimation. I think if Malak is on tier 4, I don't think Malgus deserves to be on tier 3. So, Mara Jade Skywalker. Okay, now I think Mara Jade is actually very underrated. In fact, I think she deserves higher. So, she's going all the way to tier 3. And I'm actually going to put her above Darth Bane. I mean, this is the lady who, she beat the crap out of Darth Kitus. I don't care, sure, he was conflicted and everything, but she kicked the crap out of Darth Kitus. The same Darth Kitus who has held his own against Grandmaster Luke and Jaina Solo. And beaten Kyle Katarn. The reason she's above Bane is because she has all the alternative weapons training, plus she knows the NJO fighting styles, and she's just a little more inventive with her force abilities. So, I don't think she's as strong as Kyle or Jaina, but she's very strong. Like, I could see her beating up Darth Bane. It would be a good... That'd be pretty interesting. Mara Jade versus Darth Bane. I don't know. I think someone would do it before me, though, so... Ulic Keldroma. He's a tier 4. I'm gonna put him right above, Plo and Fisto. I don't think he's, Vodo level. Yeah, Vodo's stronger than him, but... He's good. He's a good saber duelist. He's a better duelist than Plo or Fisto, but... Darth Warlock III. Again, I think Warlock is pretty underrated, actually. I mean, he is held up against Reborn Darth Krayt. He's held up really well against Reborn Darth Krayt. I'm going to put him at a tier 4, I think. But I think he's pretty underrated. I think he's pretty good. Speaking of Reborn Darth Krayt, tier 1. He's a tier 1. He's not Darth Sidious level, but, like, guys, come on. Guys, he did really good. He did really good for the power he achieved. He's a tier 1. Githany. She's better than Lobaka and Ezra and the Inquisitors, but like not really any better. Fifth brother, he's not really good. He's not very good. He's not good at all. He's pathetic. He's a loser. Oh boy. Arkin. Now, Arkin, in my opinion, is stronger than Thexan. I mean, he backstabbed Emperor Vitiate. I'm actually going to put him at a tier 3. And I'm actually going to put him above Mara Jade. I think Arkin is incredibly underrated. Again, for all the same reasons as Thexan. The hero of Tython who took down Emperor Vitiate couldn't even take him down. And had to, like, do ulterior training to beat Arkin. Do I think he's a tier 2? Actually, you know what? I'm going to put Arkin as a very... No, you know what? He's with Cade. I don't think he's a tier 2. So, Zozan. Why are you giving me all these characters? I can't rank them. Like, I can't rank these guys. I'm sorry, I can't. Okay, to speed up the process, I'm gonna just speed up the process a little bit. Darth Tenebrous, I don't know enough about you. I can't put you on here. I don't even know who this person is, so I can't put them. Darth Nihilus, tier 6. We're also gonna put, in terms of, tier 6, we're gonna put, Eth Koth. We're gonna put, Quinlan Voss. He's gotta be below Aegon, though. I mean, he's there. We're gonna put, I'm gonna put Ben Skywalker slightly above Anakin Solo. We're gonna put, Lucien Dre. We're gonna put the Grand Inquisitor above, Trilla, just slightly. We're gonna put, in terms of tier 6, we're gonna put, Odigalia, Evan Peel. So, what are the other, everyday? Saizi Tin. Sazy Tin. Yeah, Sazy Tin. Luminara. She's not really that good. I don't know who you are. I know you're Darth Millennial, but there's nothing about you to help me, rank you. And I'm also gonna put, and then Sorzian Sin, again, there's not enough info on you for me to put you in a ranking. Ninth, alright, now we're gonna go to the tier 4, Abeloth, you are a tier 1, you are a Mortis God, you are crazy, powerful. Do you like my singing, guys? This is great singing, am I right? I think she was actually the strongest of the Mortis Gods, but yeah, she's tier 1. Grandmaster Luke, I finally found him. Grandmaster Luke. Yeah, he's stronger. He's not as strong as Maresu, but, Grandmaster Luke, I think he's stronger than Abeloth. Anakin, if he reached his full potential. Force Priestesses, these are all the guys I just don't really want to talk about why I'm placing them there. They're just kind of like the obvious people. I think the Force Priestesses are the strongest. Who else do I think Warp Null, I guess, is a tier 6. He's a better than average tier 6. But, like, he's a tier 6. Shade of Veil, I think he's a tier 6. Well, you know what? No, he's a tier 5. Like, he's held his own against Darth Talon, and Shade of Veil, he's a tier 5. I'm gonna give him that. So, alright, these are the characters I actually want to talk about. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put a Shakti and Silgal. So Shakti is, she's a tier 4. I put her Kiari. I think the Council Force cast seriously overrates her. She's with Deppa and stuff. Again, Silgal, I'd put her in, like, a tier 5. I mean, she's a good healer. She's skilled, but, like, could she really defeat, like, Shakti or, like... You know, okay. Jaden Core. I think Jaden Core is a tier 4. Or, yeah, he's a tier 4. And I think he is stronger than the Starkiller clone. Hold on. This is only temporary, Jaden. You don't have to stick with Maresu. So, there he goes. Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon. I think Qui-Gon's a tier 4, but he's a very low tier 4. Like, I actually put him slightly above Ahsoka. Actually, you know what? I'd actually put him below Ahsoka, as I mean, she did better against a more powerful Darth Maul, and I think Vader would wreck him. Lumaya. Lumaya is quite strong. In fact, I'm going to be kind of crazy, and I'm going to give Lumaya, and I'm going to put her here. No, I don't think she's better than Bane. She's better than Odan and Nihilus, but she's not better than Bane. So, Carnismer. Carnis is tricky. I'm gonna go back to Carnismer. He's tricky to place. Darth Traya. I put Darth Traya at a tier 4. Actually, like, she has a very well-rounded, like, power-wise, I'd actually put her at a tier 3, but, like, very low. But, like, I'd put her just under Mitra. So, Corran Horn, again, I'd put him, like, around Darth Traya level. Like, he's not really that great. He is great. Ludo Kresh. I put Ludo Kresh as Darth Sanatan level. I think Ludo Kresh is very underrated because of everyone looks to Naga Sadow, but I actually think he's pretty good. Actually, I think Darth Sanatan versus Ludo Kresh would be a good matchup. So let's just see how long this video is. I don't know how long this video is, but we can't waste time. Exar Kun. Exar Kun for me, tier 4. Very, very strong. Hang on. Malgus. I'd put a Malgus Malak. Yeah. I might, like, yeah, Malak had the whole Starforge thing, so. Yeah, he's below Malak. Asajj Ventress. Again, I already said it. Archetypal tier 5, tier Talon, Tavion, and Ventress. So she's tier 5. Hero of Tython. Huh. That's surprisingly difficult. I'm gonna go back to him. Nomi Sunrider. Alrighty. Tier 4. Though I think she is actually. I don't think she's a complete master. The reason is saber skills, just not very. I'd actually put her just below Exar. I mean, she did the whole Force Wall, Force Light, Force Sever, whatever that was. So she's all that. Cal Kestis. Cal, he's better than Trilla. Because, yeah, Cal beat Trilla fair and square. He beat her, fair fight. It was perfectly fair. So, yeah, Cal Kestis going up. He's just above Trilla. I might put him above Grand Inquisitor, but I mean, like, is he, like, that much better? Satil Shan. Tier 3 for me. For me, at least, I think she's incredibly underrated. Because people always look at her fight with Malgus, even though that was when she would be like a tier 6 or a tier 5. And it's like, come on, guys. Actually, like, look at her actually at Grandmaster. She's actually really powerful. So, Saba Sepatine. Tier 4 for me. I mean, took down Kenneth Hammer, who is a good threat. I say Depa Shakti level. So, now we have both Darth Nox and Hero of Tython. Great, that's very helpful, thank you. I'm being sarcastic. Galen Merrick. Again, Galen is going with his clone. I think he's stronger than his clone, but, I mean, like, I'd also put him slightly above Jaden Core. I mean, the dude beat Vader, and so, and I mean, he held off Sidious, so, he did feats beyond Jaden or Starkiller, so, Merrick is going above them. Actually, I'm going to put Sion a little lower. I'm going to put him below that, because, yeah. Kanan Jarrus. You're better than, you're better than Ezra. I hope that's a compliment. Oh god. Oh god. Oh dear. Yeah, Cal Kestis really is, so I guess Seer Junda and Terran Malicos aren't on here, which is kind of sad. I might do just a pure Star Wars canon tier list, and I might do like a pure Legends, but like, I don't know. Alright, now we got the icon of the franchise. I put him at tier 3. Tier 3. I mean, he's good. I'd put him above Windu, just under Kyle. Again, same reasons why Kyle and Jaina are above Mace, is they have the whole NJO fighting style and dark side force powers. I think Vader's better than Mace, but like, yeah. I agree that he couldn't beat Kyle Katarn. I don't think he could beat Jaina. I think he could, but yeah. Ninth Sister. I don't actually really hold Ninth Sister in very high regard. I mean, sorry, background noise. It's alright. She's better than these guys. I mean, she lost to Cal Kestis with his connection to the Force broken, so... Alright, now we're going to show the Inquisitors how it's done with Inquisitor Jarek. Jarek is, nah, man, the Grand Inquisitor's stronger because he has a better title. Nah. He's at tier 4. There are a lot of tier 4s, I just realized. I am loading up the tier 4s. Scourge level. Lord Scourge level. For me. I don't think he's as good as Warlock. Or Nomi, so. Kade Skywalker. Cole's tricky. I'm actually going to put him about Lord Hoth level, because, I mean, he died to Darth Nihilus Force Lightning, but, like, he also had an amazing final stand. I'm actually going to put him above Lord Hoth, personally, because of that last stand. Empowered Dasan. Dasan, in my opinion, is a tier 5, but, like, he's a very low tier 5. Or not a tier, like, he's a very, like, he's, like, that, like, he's better than Qui-Gon, but, like, that's about it. I think Dasan is overrated quite a bit. Count Dooku. Now, this might be a little bit of a shocker. This might be a little controversial, but I think Dooku is a tier 3. I think he is a tier 3. Sidious has even stated he's stronger than Mother Talzin. So I'm going to put him above Satele. He just has such variety. He's such a good lightsaber duelist, and he's such a good user of the dark side. He's a tier 3. So, Cam Solusar. Cam, for me, is a tier 5. Better than Leia. And, better than, I think, no, Sheoveo is way better. But, Bendu. Okay, Bendu's kind of weird. Bendu's interesting. I mean, he had the big, pretty storm, and he blew up the AT-ATs, but, like, he also got killed by gunfire. He got killed by a bunch of, people just shooting at a storm cloud. So, he isn't a tier 1 if, blaster fire could kill him. So, yeah. He's just, we're gonna put him at a tier 5. We're just gonna put him at a tier 5. Darth Strife. Darth Strife, for me, is actually pretty underrated. He's pretty powerful. He's a tier 4. I would put him a little above Sion, but not by much. So, Darth Nihilus. Darth Talon. Same category, same level. Is he... I'd put him stronger than Tavion, but... Actually, I mean, he did the whole one-shot Kade Skywalker, so... I'd put him above Talon. Venzalo? Venzalo, for me, is, yeah, Venzalo's a tier 6. I mean, he did great against Malgus, and he beat Lord Adros, but, like, so did Satele Shan. She did good against Malgus, and so did Chaos and Durach, and so... And then finally, or not finally, we have Darth Plagueis, and then we'll get to our, tricky ones. Plagueis, for me... I think Plagueis is a tier 3. I mean, the dude's blown people apart with TK. He's done Storms of Lightning. He cheated Death. He's in a tier 3. I'd put him Dooku level. The only thing Dooku has over him is the lightsaber skills, but he's good. He's very good. So, alright. We got our last 3. Karness Mur, Hero of Tython, and Darth Nox. Okay, I mean, Karness Mur, did some pretty decent against, Darth Krayt. So, I'm gonna just put him at a tier 5, just because I don't really know where to put him. He's like Bendu, I really just don't know where to put him. And then we have the Hero of Tython and Darth Nox. They're kind of tricky because they're player-made, but, like, they defeated... I mean, they both defeated Arkan. Hero of Tython beat both Revan and Vitiate. So, I'm going to put Darth Nox at a tier 3 and the Hero of Tython at a tier 2. That's just my opinion. Actually, technically, the Hero of Tython is the Outlander, so he would be tier 2. So, Darth Nox, low tier 3. Hero of Tython is tier 2. He's the lowest tier 2. No, he's not tier 1. He is not tier 1. No. Darth Sidious would wreck him. Alright. So we're going into presentation mode. Alright. So, this is the ultimate Star Wars character tier list. So, in tier 1, we have the Force Priestesses, the Beldum Spirits, the Mortis Gods, Grandmaster Luke, Darth Sidious, and Darth Krayt. Tier 2, we have Darth Kitus, Emperor Vitiate, Revan, Yoda, Kip Duron, and the Hero of Tython. Tier 3, Kade Skywalker, Arkan, Jaina Solo Fell, Kyle Katarn, Darth Vader, Mace Windu, Mara Jade Skywalker, Darth Bane, Lumaya, Satele Shan, Count Dooku, Darth Plagueis, Darth Nihilus, Odan Mother Talzin, and Darth Nox. Tier 4, we have Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Darth Malgus, Darth Malak, Exar Kun, Nomi Sunrider, Darth Warlock III, Inquisitor Jarek, Lord Scourge, Mitra Surik, Darth Treya, Corran Horn, Thexan, Naga Sadow, General Grievous, Ludo Kresh, Darth Sanatan, Trassa, TCW Darth Maul, Darth Zannah, Marco Ragnos, Darth Andedu, Vodo Siath Boss, Ulit Keldroma, Plo Koon, Kit Fisto, Wolf Sazin, Galen Merrick, Jaden Core, Starkiller, Darth Strife, Darth Sion, Kiari Mundi, Oppo Rancisis, Depa Balaba, Sapa Sapatine, Shakti, Cole Skywalker, Lord Hoth, Bastila Shan, Chaos Drach, Ahsoka Tano as of Star Wars Rebels, Disan, and Qui-Gon Jinn. Whew, that was a mouthful. Tier 5, Asajj Ventress, Darth Nihil, Darth Talon, Tavion Aksimus, Darth Venomous, Savage Opress, Shadow Veo, Cam Solusar, Leia Organa Solo, Silgal, Frida Nad, Bendu, and Karnus Mur. Tier 6, Venzalo, Kakruk, Rom Koda, Boltor Swan, Yaddle, Lord Vindicant, Aegon Kolar, Yariel Poof, all of the Imperial Knights, Lucian Dre, Warp Null, Eth Koth, Darth Azzard, Aayla Secura, Kylo Ren, Mare Su, the Grand Inquisitor, Cal Kestis, Trolla Siduri, Tahiri Vela, Ben Skywalker, Anakin Solo, K. Keltroma, Tenel Ka, Quinlan Voss, Adigalia, Darth Nyrus, Evan Peel, Saizi Tin, Luminar, and Duel. I'm running out of names. Tier 7, Standard Application. Githany, Lobaka, Kanan, Ezra, and the rest of the canon Inquisitors. Tier 8, Basic Application is Darth Cognis, and then Tier 9 is Zek the Youngling. So there you go, guys. This is the ultimate Star Wars combat tier list. I'm thinking about doing this for Star Wars canon, maybe a pure Maybe I'll just do a canon one, but you know what, I might not. Maybe I'll do one with non-force sensitives, but anyway, guys, that's my list. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.